Hi friends, I'm Olivia Smith. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel where I share the latest global news every day. You can also read more news on TimeGlitter.com. You can find all the links in the video description below. Friends, don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with others, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now, let's jump into today's news. News headline: Liz Cheney, Supreme Court delay will deny voters crucial evidence on Trump. News details: a member of a group investigating the events of January 6th from the Republican Party has expressed concern about the Supreme Court getting involved in Donald Trump's legal matters. This decision, they say, could keep important details hidden from the public about Trump's actions to change the results of the 2020 election. Liz Cheney, who used to be a congresswoman from Wyoming but lost her position after supporting investigations into the January 6th events, has urged the Supreme Court to make a quick decision. She shared her message on X, formerly Twitter, emphasizing that voters need to know the outcome of Trump's legal situation before the November elections. Cheney, who has been vocal in her criticism of Trump, stated that delaying the trial regarding January 6th would prevent crucial information from reaching the American people. She believes that Trump's actions, which she describes as attempts to overturn the election and seize power, need to be addressed by the justice system before the upcoming election. She called on the Supreme Court to handle this matter swiftly. On Wednesday, the Supreme Court announced that it will hear arguments during the week of April 22nd concerning Trump's claim that he cannot be held legally responsible for his actions aimed at overturning his defeat in the 2020 election to Joe Biden. Trump, who is currently facing charges including conspiracy to defraud the United States and conspiracy to obstruct the certification of the election results by Congress, sees this decision as a victory. He is pleased because it puts his trial on hold, possibly until after the upcoming election. Some Democrats also see a silver lining in this development. Congressman Ted Lieu from California, who has accused Trump of multiple election crimes in the past, believes that delaying the trial could benefit his party in the elections. Lieu expressed his opinion on X, stating, "If the trial is postponed until after November, we could witness the biggest surge of Democratic support in history." He believes that if the November elections become a referendum on whether Trump will face consequences for his actions, Democrats will likely win big, securing the House, retaining the White House, and expanding their control in the Senate. Legal experts are raising concerns about the Supreme Court's recent actions and the delays affecting multiple legal cases involving Trump, warning that these could have serious implications for democracy. Although many experts anticipate that the Supreme Court will ultimately uphold the rejection of Trump's claim by a Washington, D.C. appeals court, they stress that the delay could be detrimental. Carl Tobias, a law professor at the University of Richmond and an experienced analyst of the Supreme Court, emphasized the significance of this case for democracy. He stated, "This case is crucial for democracy and is backed by compelling evidence. The lack of a verdict on this critical issue, which strikes at the core of democracy, is deeply concerning." Tobias suggested that perhaps the Supreme Court felt compelled to weigh in on the matter due to its significance in addressing questions of presidential immunity. However, he noted that most observers don't see a strong argument for immunity in this context. He added, the Supreme Court could have been content with a comprehensive and clear opinion from the D.C. Circuit and declined to take up the case. However, the decision to do so seems to be about prolonging the process. Trump has a history of using delay tactics in litigation to his advantage, and this situation is no different. It's possible that none of these cases will reach a verdict before the election. In a recent post on his Truth Social platform, Trump expressed gratitude for the Supreme Court's decision, claiming that legal scholars are supportive of it. He argued with a touch of irony that future presidents might fear facing unwarranted prosecution and retaliation after leaving office if he loses his case. Trump has openly discussed seeking revenge against his political adversaries if he returns to power, even mentioning the possibility of appointing a special prosecutor to pursue Biden and his family. Lisa Rubin, a former lawyer and legal analyst, voiced deep concern over the Supreme Court's decision and its potential impact on the upcoming election. She expressed her worries on MSNBC News, stating, "I am beyond terrified for our country. Rubin believed that the Supreme Court should have declined to take the case, given the unfavorable circumstances surrounding it. She emphasized that if there ever was a scenario to determine the limits of presidential immunity, this wouldn't be it. With oral arguments scheduled for April, a ruling might not be delivered until May at the earliest. However, in the worst-case scenario, the Supreme Court could delay the decision until the end of its current term in July. This delay could push the start of the trial, which is expected to last up to 3 months, to no earlier than late September. Trump's legal strategy has been focused on prolonging the various cases against him, ideally until after the November election. He hopes that securing a second term would grant him the ability to pardon himself or appoint a loyal attorney general who could drop the charges against him. Don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with others, and subscribe